guys, so we're in Badian. We're actually climbing up to Badian Highlands again, but now we're gonna try and traverse up until Osmena Peak and then exit in Dalagat proper. So this part of the climb you're maybe familiar because I've vlogged this already up until Badian Highlands. The interesting part actually is they connect to Osmena Peak because some parts are still not finished and it's a trail, and as you can see I'm riding a road bike, but we'll see. Okay, nice views going up to Badian Highlands. If you've been following my socials and my channel, this is the third time I'm climbing up to Badian Highlands, and all three of those rides I'm wearing this Suke Pro Air jersey. And always if the plan is an epic uphill ride, I'm pretty sure I'm wearing this kit because it's super breathable, it's super light. As you can see, it's super thin. You can see through my tattoo. Look. And once it's wet, it dries out almost right away, so it doesn't trap moisture and heat. So this is my jersey of choice when the weather is like this. It's super hot and we're doing epic climbs. So it's
Hi, I'm Giboy Choi. This is the jersey of my choice because I have no other choice. Limuot. Let's go.
Naki-shoutout.
Adult Sports, baka naman.
Yay! Just a notice, before the heavy climbing commences, there was a landslide here a few days ago, and QM Builders is right on top of it. So I think by the time you get here, if you plan to come here, should be fine. If you can see the mountain or the roads up there, it's up to kilometer 6.5 before the real climbing begins. The reason why we're here actually is that a moto blogger posted a few pics of the Tigib area, and the last time I was there it was like this. It was a fire trail, and now it's perfectly cemented. I'm just gonna insert the pictures that he posted on Facebook so that you will see, and I'm gonna credit him as well. So that's why we're here, gonna check it out. Hopefully everything's rideable. If not, we're gonna have to walk. Hopefully not. Ang dala dito, Choy. Narog dito, Choy. Videohan di ka, Choy. Ha? Update. When the steepest section comes here, the roads are now asphalt. Ooh. Quite sticky as of now, kay bago pa kayo. Look at it, Choy. This is it. Okay pa ka, Choy? No? Nawa nga mong gisabida dito nga part. And we're here. Headwind pa dyan kayo if you can hear the wind. Limit. And freshly asphalted road. A little bit sticky to the tires, so it adds drag. Kana subida, Choy, nanas mga 25%. Diha ni sukas upaw, Choy.
Lo, ano mang nagsuka si upaw?
Nagsilpim siya giluod. Awar ko na, Choy. Mauna na. Tadej Pogacar. Hala oy. Saan naman all out pakuhan duot, pero city ridagan. Choy, the move. Another one, Choy. This part right here is another killer segment. As you can see by our, or by the manner that we're riding our bikes. My heart rate is at zone 4, but only riding at 6 kilometers per hour. Forbidden technique. Almost conquered the Badian Highlands. One factor why we are suffering like a dog is that getting to the base of this climb is already about 90 kilometers from Cebu City, 80 kilometers from my place, so that takes away from your legs already. Also right now is exactly 12 noon, so it's very hot and humid. Right before the peak of Badian Highlands, we're finding ourselves a store so that we can buy food and water before we diretso yo? Before we start our ascent to Osmena Peak. Basically, the Badian Highlands is the easy part of this ride. It's going to be real hard later. Tapos pag na kay Choy, palitan. So, drinks Choy. Tanduay lang ko. Palisan rin tanduay. Lapo-lapo Choy. Oo. Nawalas pa kayo.
Hindi na kailangan ay, nahubog na ta sa subida coach. Din mo.
Nahubog na gyud.
Tulo ka oras, ika dito, wat abot.
Kasi gikan sa
Kalisay.
sobra naman.
Sobra.
Nangunong-hunong sa may kaon anak.
Nangunong mo dito sa Badian.
Di naman sa 7-Eleven min. Una na mong hunong sa San Fernando pa nang kami pamahon dito magbike.
Dito na Badian. Dito gulong Ricardo.
Sharo Choy dito. Kaabot na tagos Minya Peak ano eh.
Kapot na gamay na liligan niya.
Super nice view here. Again, the easy part, the Badian Highlands climb is done. So we're going to traverse now to the Lagit, and let's see. Should be fun. So if you can see that part right there, look, it's very steep, and just a few meters ahead, it's going to be an off-road ride. So we'll see if I can ride it on a road bike. Maybe not. We'll have to push. I've been told by a friend of mine that it's just a little over a kilometer, so that's not a lot of pushing. Let's go. Diri palang daan challenge na. Wow. Hangara hala. Pisti mo aksyo hangad ang kuan tanaos ubos oh. Mo aksyon nagangad akong kanang manubila. Alright, so I'm not too sure if the camera is giving justice to how steep this is, but I'm telling you, it is ultra steep. Giyatay na. Diri pa lang Choy, gakamang na ta Choy. Limestone, uphill. Alright, so I think I'm gonna have to let out a few air from my tires so that I won't slip. Mo daddy?
Tingnan lang.
Di
Nakataan oy.
kaya
Pusing. Isa engineer dire pusing. Isa engineer din yung tangas. Alam na human. Nakatuwid ka. Amping pusing. Juhan ko na siya. POV guys. Sakto ba? POV point of view na na.
para makapaak niya nga tuang.
Ako asad ko sa.
Bagaan ni mo gnaon kadako ni mo ligid.
Adi man kanang slide ni anak man. Puno man kayo. Pwede ra de.
Pwede na di.
Sa ni what biti ni? What di?
Bitin.
Bitin no? Ah, video na isa. Ah, video na.
Bitin eh.
Eh, sigla na. Sigla na eh.
Bitin yun.
Sigla na. Dali na kadot.
Gamay kay babaw. Nakuha ni na bitin yun do.
Ano maak?
Naluya. Hindi, luya na kayo.
Ni asya sa paak.
Gloves mo na. Okay, ang bit ni Itchoy kay di ko na ko kasakay ani akong bit. Siyempre, giro kita piling na ko kasakay ra ko. Let's go. Tanaw na to. Kaya mo pa sa concrete oy. Paak na ba? Wag yun. Tara.
Tuwa nagpamaymay kay na mahayang tani o titing hangaraw. Safety first ta. Siyempre wa mo tayo makuha kung di ta mo naog naday pangos. Dire pa jud ni agi sa perting tungasuna kaysa dira. May na sa do. Manaog ka. Manaog ka, sure ko.
Ha? Si manaog ka?
What talang?
Ha? Naog ka?
Pang.
Tulog magajoy.
Oh,
Light yun. Sakay ko layo-layo.
kuyawan ko eh. Angat kayo.
Sakitas buko-bukoan eh. Banga kaya kong kuyo, mountain bike. Hindi ka sakay, layo pag naabdan ako road bike.
Ah, safety first.
Oh, Dabi, kamu sakay ko?
Sige. Daw sa kayo ko eh.
Ha? Di mada?
Adi ka nang mo.
Kung makalait lang ko ay gahi naman ko pud akong giring gud mo slide.
Adi ka nang mo bound ka. Ay madala naman direct ato na di. Adi. Garam din siya. Pero ako
Kunya, di ka ka-mount?
di ko ganahan magpangos man.
Ah, pilaray tumba ani nga perti manghinay sa tundagan. Ang sugod may lisod ani kay kanang kalit ba. Narachoy. Nakaka. Wa na nabiyaan na si Itchoy ni Vanderpool. Bye-bye, Choy. Hi. Oops, ni slide. Nagagamay. Teknik ani na kay momentum. Pisti na. Di kay ko willing musugal gud guys kay na ako'y da kamera. Nya perting mahala pa ayog lens ko matumba. That being said, grabe ka kutas. Kinahanglan bumbahan mayo. Kay akong heart rate pula na kayo. Nakalimutan ni kay kinahanglan ka na momentum i-maintain. Kay og minor ka. Hindi karga ni mo balik. Mo slide. Para ano, lisod kayo. Pangitag traction. Pero laban. Pisti na, like rin rats. Counter flow na nuntaan eh. Okay. Perti yung kutas. Napagitagbo motor. Lihay lang taong ko sir. Hala. Tinuod pagkasurya. Makalakaw ko tungod dili tungod kay kalisod sa kakutas na. Hala, pisti na. Slide. Oh, madapa. Guys, imagine na guys, si Ichoy, ga mountain bike, natagak sa road bike. Sa Los Anapog. Pero, di madamo pa huwais ako. Kutas na yun kayo. Ato sa moto si Ichoy, luoy na kayo. Kay Biya. Yan, naluwag ang kamera. A few moments later, din mo kitag mountain bike, gitagak og road bike sa trail. Nga, ani mo buang nga ka, oy. Gag chance good. Manteg matakdoan ti kag balik ha. Murag mauna na siminto Choy, tarawa na Choy. Ha? Sure? Guys, kaya ra jud kay ni gravel bike. Bisag katong ako ang kuan, even my 32C tires, I think doable kay ni siya. But with my 28C slick tires, even with the GP 5000 nga nindot og kupot nga nindot og traction, it's going to be difficult because wagay because the surface is so loose. But let's try again. Let's go. Clip. Thank you Lord. Kini ka clip na yun. If better lang siguro ko gearing, I think manageable ni siya. But since I have to hammer, muskid-skid gamay ang ligid. So medyo difficult gid siya nga terrain. But so far sa katong rough na area, mga 90% akong na-ride. And so glad kita na ko og siminto. Alright, we're back to concrete roads. Thank you sa nag-advise nga kaya rag road bike. Mga around 80-85% of the gravel is rideable, depending on your skills. The last time I was here during the pita, it was so technical, very loose gravel, but now it's done. And I hope the camera does justice because super nice here. Basically, you're almost alone in this very beautiful mountain. Biha kanindot. I wish not a drone because there's no way this 360 camera can bring justice to how beautiful it is here. So now we're climbing in a concrete area, but the gradient is consistently at about 14 to 16%. So sufferfest, but the air here or the wind is way cooler. But we're gonna take a short detour here to take some videos and photos. As you can see, may mga nagmotor para makisan. Woo! Binuang buwis buhay mo to Choy. Ya, dulhugon ta na diya, di na siguro ta modulog diya Choy. Okay, so mission success nami, kita mo ano. Oh. Naa nami picture video sa Badian Hilltop. Pero kami mahuman kinaw, taas pa kay subida taon paita ni. As you can see in the background, we just covered Badian Hilltop. But in my experience, since I was able to ride here before, albeit going that way, this climb is still a long way to go. Great thing about being here though is that since we're up in the mountains, even though the sun is up, the wind is cool, so a much more tolerable sufferfest. And doesn't hurt that the view is super nice. Again, I wish I could do justice with my videos, but I mean, look at that. Wow. And look at that. Wow.
Allah. Sana man eh. Sama intindihan eh.
Ay nagreklamo Choy. Oh, nakagrani kang panuwaya ka. Ako diri taon. Road bike pa more. It's about mga 16 to 17%. Among speed down kay wait 5 kilometers per hour. Luyang Totski. Di pa kay laspag kay napay birsa ako sigma. Oh, super hard climb, but look at that. Oh damn, duta sa view. Mura kag niagi og kanang Pina Valley ba. Pasilong ta diri, pasilong. Atay na. Oh, lagi. Buhay kasugo. Buhay kasugo. Animal.
Akin na ng kayara.
Binuang dalana sa engineer ani.
Okay, kaya na.
Ha?
Go, kaya lang.
Gamay na lang. Gamay na lang, makuyapan ako. Te. Wih, tabang. Choy, mo ni giingon choy ba nga kay bawko nga galisod ka sa imong giagian. Pero nganong diha man ka diagi? Atay biya oy. Ara choy. Pa picture sa ta diri oy. Kaya ta. Sinong binuang dalana eh. So right after the famous Badian hilltop is this hairpin section right here. All right, looks super nice, but is super hard. Woo! Woo! I hope you can see the background and the backdrop. You can see Badian Island at the backdrop. Man, this place is so nice. Definitely coming back here, especially for the folks that are doing the Taiwan KOM challenge. You guys need to be here. Do yourself a favor and climb this route. So after that landmark or famous spot, unfortunately still have a lot of climbing to do. Oh, damn. Yeah. Super thankful that I have my Suke jersey with me. Very nice jersey to climb. Highly breathable. Surely makes this Sufferfest a little bit more bearable. It's very easy to plant vegetables here because it's called, it is also known as the vegetable basket of Cebu. I call this the pain basket of Cebu. So as you can see, freshly harvested cabbage. Assuming a truck will come by and pick those up. Right, so I don't know how well this camera is catching the background, but view here is super nice. I think we're coming out of the valley already, and we're almost at the peak of the mountain. So by then it's almost all downhill until Delegate proper. Alright, so we're at the peak of this mountain already. Look, the wind is pretty cold. I wish I brought my gilet just to counter the cold a little bit. But so far, I'm enjoying this. At least we're getting some cold air after the Sufferfest in the heat earlier. This turning out to be a really good ride. We're still trying to figure out though if we have time. We'll try to stop by at Patimz, get some coffee and a little bit of food, and then we'll get home. By the looks of it, it's going to be nighttime before we get home, but that's alright. Kakoy madato lagi choy. Palit ko gyuta diri ba? Ya, bakasyon kada. Weekend ba magdara kag bike, tigtuyo kas bukid diri. Lami agad, bugnaw kayong hangin. Presko kayo. Oh, nya mingaw ah. Choy. Awa jayo? Huh? We're at the peak of the mountain, descending to the lagat. Nice. Awa mga kahoy jayo. Downhill pa mo oh, bu. Wow! Unsa tay mga tudlo?
Kana nga kahoy bakit na ba? So yun.
Lagi dagko kayo. Okay, so I really can't think of a better ending to this vlog. Can't think of a better ending than ending it right at the very peak of this mountain range. So we're going to Patimz Bistro, and I actually missed the guys of the cafe. So let's go. If you've seen my previous vlogs when I was touring around this mountain range, going up to 150 Peakway and Patimz is far from easy. We are at, look, 150 Peakway. Shout out to Sir Vip Cuenco. Actually really miss staying in your resort. Look at that. Huh? Super nice. If you want a tour around here, make sure you book a room there so that you wouldn't struggle going up this mountain. That way you're already here, you tour around. Look at those trees. Those trees. Okay. Right, so this place could easily pass as a shooting ground for Lord of the Rings. By the way, that side is going to Osmena Peak. Look, so turn right, Osmena Peak, but we are going to the very peak of this mountain, so we'll turn left and hurt ourselves more. Awa choy, oh, bahada ng padungos Osmena Peak choy. Inana ta kagahi choy. Hoy, mas gahi ang imuhang kags. Agay. Bongbong choy, bongbong choy, bongbong choy. Ay palaban grani choy.
Natagak to.
Pisti na.
Bakit nangyabasahin na yun?
Lagi. Sakit pun tanan cuy. Laspag na icuy. Bye-bye cuy. Tabang. final hard incline before we reach Patimz. Duda na ko si Ichoy nalakaw. Ay, buhi pa de. Let's go, Ichoy! Let's go, Ichoy! Una-una nagtira ha? Let's go, Ichoy! Oh, naawa mo squawakak pag yung ka! Let's go! Okay, napa. Hurot yun, hurot. Alright, so we are at Barangay Patong, Badian. Patong in English means at the top. So we are 1005 or mistake. We are 1005 meters above sea level. So basically we're going to a cafe which can boast as the highest elevation cafe here in Cebu. I mean, look at the view, man. Woo! Agime! Naman! Woo! Yeah! Look at that! Woo! Yeah! The last time I was here, can't remember. But even though it's super hard to come here, I always look forward to coming back because this place is beyond nice. Woo! And there's a new road. There's a new road. I don't. Alright, we're here. Coffee. Give me. Ayo.
1, 2, 3, isa. 1, 2, 3. Dali sa gawa.
Day, kapag edit.
Ay, why edit tayo? Reels, diretso. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, 360 view of Patimz Bistro. Super nice here. Getting pretty cold actually. So we're just gonna enjoy our coffee and then we'll head home.
Puhon na po.
Sige ma'am, Arimi.
Sige.
Sige, ma'am.
Layo pa mig biyahe.
Layo pa.
Di na lang namoy hapon kay murag layo gyud. Thank you.
Sige. Uy, amping.
Gila dragay ka. Ratol magadayon gud. Mao na ne. Tangas gyapon. Walang kahumanang tangas. Alright, so that's it for this vlog with Gibo Echoy. Kumusta ang pagbudol to di Choy?
Nakurot jud.
Lingaw ka wa?
Lingaw nga, nalingaw jud.
Okay, salamat sa pagtanaw. Hinaot mananaw pa mo sa sunod. Sa among sunod adventure. See you on the next vlog. Peace!